is Haley, and for my 30-day challenge, I challenge myself to focus on myself. Um, when coming up with the idea for my challenge was very hard, as I do live a pretty crazy lifestyle with just being a full-time student and full-time worker. Um, it was very hard choosing something that I could maintain for 30 days. Um, with this, I just set a couple rules for myself. I would have to do it for about 10 to 25 minutes, which was pretty achievable, honestly. It also included me turning off my phone, TV, Apple Watch, computer, everything, just so I wouldn't get distracted by anything. I would also have to be alone, just so I could work on myself, not myself and somebody else. I would do little things, like little acts for myself, like pampering myself in the shower, bath, doing skincare, face masks, journaling, reading, meditating, just a couple things that really did help me at the end of the day. To hold myself accountable, I did have a reminder in my phone every night. It would go off at about 9 p.m. But it was really just self control and just self control. Honestly, like I had to do it. Um, my challenge was based on our course material. One of the things that we did learn was the concept of doing nothing, which I think is just the craziest thing ever because it's so cool because Nixon thought that the power of doing nothing was the reason that everyone in the Netherlands was very high working and had very good morals. Um, and that like Nixon understood that like the brain really did need a break and we need breaks and breathers in our life. And even though my challenge was not necessarily doing nothing, because I was doing something for myself, but it was to give my brain a break, just focusing on myself. Um, the challenge went pretty well, honestly. I at first was very skeptical. My goodness, I cannot talk. I'm so sorry. Skeptical of how I was gonna fit this into my life. But I really did view this as an experience, not a challenge, which was overall very helpful because I never felt any pressure at the end of the day to do this. At first, I really did have a hard time doing this because usually around 9, I would call my long distance boyfriend during that time, and it was very hard to tell him that I had to do something because I felt very selfish. So it was kind of difficult, and just trying to manage my time overall with that was very hard. But I worked through it and I started managing my time a little bit better, fitting it into my nighttime routine of just focusing on myself. And then I really did start to cherish this time in my life of just working on myself, honestly. And then it also just kind of made me a little bit less stressed from a long day, starting a new day better. I learned a lot about myself. I learned that I really do need to take a breather from my life. As most people are very busy, it's a busy American life. I really do need to take more time for myself and take a breather from life. I did feel very selfish during this time, but I think overall we should be selfish with our time, because it is our time and you're not gonna get that time back. Might as well do something good with it. If it's for yourself, if it's for a significant other, anyone. I will start to do this more in my day-to-day life, just because I feel like it's a really good thing to start practicing, just more self-care. And then also, like, I would not be hard on myself if I do miss a day because everyone makes mistakes. And if I were to do this challenge again, I think I would change it to the morning because I did have a lot of things going on at night. And I feel like mornings are pretty casual for myself. So I think if I were to do the 30-day challenge again, I would change it for the morning time and just to set my day up for success by just being me and helping myself. Um, yeah, overall, I think we just need to take more time for ourselves and be very selfish and to love ourselves more. Bye.